Space and Style are the sole distributors of Decra roofing tiles in Kenya. The manufacturers are AHI Roofing in New Zealand. We are joined today by Joe, who will be telling us more about the international standards of Decra roofing tiles and also about their partnership with Space and Style. Talk to us about your relationship with Decra and what we should be seeing in the market.
Okay, so with AHI Roofing and with Space and Style,
yes.
We started in the Kenyan market 12 years ago. The company AHI Roofing took an initiative to open distribution in Africa in the year 2000, and it was important to us to find partners in the African markets who would be professional, who would be there for the long term, who understood the nature of their market and already had relationships established in the market with the architects and with the builders and the contractors. Since 2000, we've now got distribution in 13 African countries. We're in 130 countries worldwide, but Africa has become very quickly one of the most important regions for us in the world, and Kenya has become one of the most important markets for us in Africa.
Wow.
And in fact, Space and Style recently won an award for being in the top 10 worldwide distributors.
Wow.
So it's great. So the product has been designed to meet the needs of markets around the world. One of the things that became apparent very quickly in the early development of the product was many countries use the roof to harvest rainwater.
Yes, especially in Africa.
Right. So what we had to work out was our product safe for the collection of drinking water? So all of the component materials that we used, would they be non-toxic? Could we test the collection of rainwater from the roofs to make sure there was no toxicity? And then to have that tested and approved by the World Health Organization, who got WHO approval.
Which has already
for the collection of rainwater
tested and they've certified it.
Correct, yeah.
How long have you been doing this, the roofing materials?
The company is over 50 years now, about 56 years. First established in New Zealand and has since grown worldwide. Are
you looking to come to Kenya and build a factory?
It's always the company policy, once the market is developed, to put a local manufacturing plant in to service the needs of the market. So it's very much on the horizon in the future.
Wow. So you're confirming to us, Joe, that safety, we can drink the water, and Decra Roofing is a trusted brand.
It's trusted worldwide. AHI Roofing is owned by New Zealand's biggest company, Fletcher Building. So it's very important for the company reputation that everything that we do is correct. What
should Kenyans expect from this partnership? The roofing, are you going to give us extra roofing, different materials? And also, are you going to bring us a lower end product for everybody? Like in the village, I can just buy and go and put it myself.
It's a very good question. What we won't do with Decra is compromise on quality. So people who are buying Decra roofing know that they're getting the very best quality material. In order to do that, we can't compromise on the component parts of it. So we're limited with where we can be flexible. So what we've done is we've got a very short supply chain to supply in the African market. So Space and Style is supplied directly from the factory. There's no middleman interaction. So the price to the customer is the lowest that we could possibly be. We try to make savings on freight, on transport and things like that. And we do a lot of training. We have an installation program which was designed for the African markets in order to meet the needs of the local installers and the contractors. That was designed, and then we've trained trainers in Kenya to implement that program. The training was done throughout Kenya, so I think there were 10 or 11 different venues. And we did a road show in partnership with Space and Style.
Fantastic.
As an initiative to make sure that in all the main urban centres there were people trained, qualified and certified to install the product correctly.
Because we know that as soon as you buy a good product, it's not enough if you don't have a good person to install.
Yeah, it's actually a very easy system to install if it's done correctly. So by giving people the competence and some of the tools to do it, we've been able to achieve that throughout the regions in Kenya.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Collins. We can't wait to come and see your plant.
Oh, it would be our pleasure to have you.
See you after the break.